This is just so. This is what.
This is what people in the modding community do. Hello.
Yo, what up? How you doing?
Hi, chat. My name's Alex. I kind of play Final Fantasy.
Whenever you say play, what do you mean by play?
So, my husband says that I play Barbie Simulator.
Okay.
So, I mean, I play Final Fantasy, but I'm filthy casual. So, I like doing posing, modding, stuff like that. So, it's just one of those that it's got to be kept under the radar. You know, Squeenix knows about it, but they don't like that we do it.
What don't they like about it?
I think it's just, I think a lot of it wouldn't be as bad if it wasn't for the not safe for work stuff.
Yeah.
I think that's something they don't like. They don't like the Lalafell stuff, of course.
Yes.
So that's a lot of it. But another thing, like a big reason why people mod the game too is like, okay, so you have 4 different types of modders, but
yeah.
Really, a lot of them just want better graphics because we're still sitting here playing with PS3 graphics.
Yeah, of course, I can understand that. And does Square Enix have like an official policy on the whole modding situation? Is that right?
Oh, it's absolutely TOS. Like,
Really?
You can't mention it in game. You can't any of that because you'll get banned, and I ain't about that. There are certain things, though, that like aren't TOS, like using G-Shade or reshaders, things like that to make your screenshots look super sick. But, those are okay. But actually modding the game is strictly TOS.
And so so you're saying there's like a gray area of like different degrees of modding that's acceptable. So like modding with G-Shade is more okay than, let's say, ACT. And
yes.
ACT is more okay than, let's say, like different model changers.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So like there's, different body mods that you can install. I mean, hell, if you want to, you can have all of your gorgeous cat girls be running around with mommy milk or titties.
Really?
Yeah.
So how do you get that add-on?
I'll send you the link later.
Okay, thank you. And so can I do that on stream? Can I show that on stream? Or is that like just something that's like, if I showed it on my stream, it would be bad?
So, I mean, you can show screenshots, but like I can't share my screen or anything with you.
Oh, okay, yeah. Because I just like, if I did the add-on myself, would I get in trouble?
Yeah.
Has that ever happened to somebody or have them got banned?
So I don't know that there's been anyone big enough on Twitch to have been banned for using them. Mm-hmm. I know some people do use them, but it's really hush hush. It's kind of one of those that Squeenix says that, don't ask, don't tell.
Yes. No, I think that would make sense. And
but they also know that their modders and RPers are the ones who buy all the Mog Station gear, so.
So you think that's why they just kind of let it go under the table, because those are the people that are really kind of going crazy, buying all the new storm mounts and everything?
Hell yeah, I have every single outfit from the Mog Station for male and female on my main character, and I have multiple ones on alts. Like, I can't tell you how much money I've spent on the Mog Station. It's sad.
Oh my god. Wow, okay.
I see chat, Whale Pog.
Yeah, Whale Pog, that's exactly right. There's a friend of ours who would understand that quite well. Sometimes he'll spend money on things that he doesn't even want, just to be able to spend money on them. Just to be able to do it. So I understand.
Oh yeah, just so you can flex on all the kids.
Yeah, just flex on them, let them know what's going on. Exactly. I get it exactly. And how long have you been doing this? First thing I want to ask is how long have you been doing the modding, this kind of modding?
So, it's funny because I played WoW for 10 years, and then I came to Final Fantasy. Innocent Final Fantasy player that I was.
Yeah.
I played for about 2 years before I discovered mods, and I've been modding and posing for about 3 years. Wow. So it's been a while. And it's one of those that like I play the content, but I don't really do the extreme content. Not that I ever did before, but I like collecting and I like doing that kind of stuff, and that's fun. But at the end of the day, I like making pretty screenshots and very aesthetic things in the game. It's one of those it's fun to try to make your character look as unique as possible, and that's really what modding allows you to do.
I think that makes sense, yeah. And I know that there's a lot of people in the community, and it's a fairly small community, I'm sure. Are there a lot of people who are unhappy in like the greater Final Fantasy community with the existence of such kinds of mods that do give, as the term used was mommy milkers to the cat girls. Are they okay with that, or how does the community perceive this?
I mean, there's a section of the community that does hate like the super degenerates, the ones who are putting your big horsecock food on everything, they hate those kind of people. We're like, okay, let's not lewd Y'shtola too much, okay, and it's one of those that there are general things that are frowned on in the community. You don't do anything not safe for work with the twins. You don't do not safe for work Lala stuff.
That's a very good idea.
I won't spoil a story for you, but there are other characters that you'll find that, we don't mod lewd. You just don't do it.
But Y'shtola is different.
Well, yeah, because she's everybody's number one waifu. Let's get real.
That actually is probably true. Yeah, I would see that. And so has there ever been like a point, do you think they're ever going to crack down on it, or do you think they're just like pretty much fine with it because it doesn't really affect anybody outside of the people that take part in it?
So I think Squeenix is fine with it as long as it stays under the radar. It's when the modding community gets a little too crazy and things start leaking out on Twitter. You'll see about every 6 months, they'll be like, hey guys, simmer down, because somebody will post some not safe for work Lalafell shit. And we're like, yo guys, you got to keep your spaghetti in.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that, it can definitely get weird. Do you think people should download add-ons like this?
I think that some of them should be more widely accepted by Square Enix publicly, especially the upscales.
Yeah.
I also think that some of the skin mods could be good because, I mean, if you ever realize in game when you take your shirt off, you don't have nipples. Now you got to do it, don't you? Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my.
It's kind of disturbing, isn't it?
What the fuck? Like, is this the same? Like, I'm sure you know this. Is this the same for all of the races? I play a male
character in games, so yes, like it's the same for every single male, and it is so disturbing to me. I hate it.
What the fuck? Like,
you'll never unsee it.
This is so like I'm actually so like taken aback by this. I'm gonna put my shirt back on. This is so weird. Wow.
Yep.
Okay, so I guess those are the kinds of things that you discover whenever you do modding, right? You look at those intricacies.
Absolutely. And like when I'll do a fresh start on my mods every now and then. I'll wipe everything, and it's one of those where you log in because you're like, I wonder what I look like vanilla, and you log in and your first reaction is, fuck, I'm ugly.
Yeah, I can get that for sure. And you said that you played WoW too before you moved over to Final Fantasy?
Oh, I did. I'll give you one guess as to what race I played.
Draenei.
Of course. I was a space goat.
Yeah. Okay. That's what I thought. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Definitely. I do think that ERPing is a lot easier to do in Final Fantasy than it is in WoW. Because you have way more like add-ons. You have way more emotes that you can do. And I know that this kind of stuff happened in WoW a lot too. Like there's like little things where you can look this stuff up, and I've even seen like clubs where they'll have like different characters that like will go out of their way to like ERP with you and solicit people for ERPs. Have you seen that before? Yeah, and you'll find too, even in Final Fantasy here, some of the clubs and RP establishments will also offer packages where you can pay guild to have them take screenshots, like modded screenshots of your character for you. And they'll send those to you. Sometimes they'll have a custom outfit picked out for the night, whatever their theme is or whatever. Wow. So whenever you say like a custom screenshot, can you give me an example of that?
So like, they'll have some different poses lined up that go along with their theme. So like a lot of clubs, if they'll do, let's say, pajama parties, maybe they'll have some pajama mods picked out, and they'll make you look like you're laying all cutesy on a bed or some shit.
Oh my god. Okay.
Because who wouldn't want that, right?
Yeah, it's very adorable and just completely innocent, right? That's exactly what I would have expected. Yeah, of course.
Right. Did you get the screenshots that Bunny sent you?
Yeah. Yeah. You want me to show those?
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, I'll go ahead and I'll pull one of them up. So they showed. Oh my God. I think these are safe for Twitch. But this is just, yeah, let's go ahead. We're going to go with this one right here. This one's really, this one's, compared to a lot of the other ones that they sent me, this one's pretty vanilla. Okay, guys? So that's about where we're at, and these are the kinds of screenshots. This is a pretty vanilla one. I mean, compared to there was a pretty large gallery here, and some of these were really they were really special. Let's say that. So this is what people do, and people pay for screenshots and stuff like this. Is that right?
Oh yeah, some people pay real money for shit like that. Like,
really?
But there's also people who make a money or who make a living off of making mods and making poses. Like, that's another reason why I don't want to out the entire community, because there's so many good people who do this for fun, but also who do it for a living.
Okay, so they actually do this for And did they actually, did they make probably not a lot of money, but did they make a decent amount of money with this?
I mean, some of them can. Like, some of the modders make a couple grand a month off of making 2 or 3 mods a month on Patreon, Yeah.
Oh my God.
You want to become a modder?
I don't know. I mean, this Twitch streaming thing goes pretty well, but I mean, that's definitely a good backup plan. That is fucking insane.
Did Void show you the screenshots that I made of you and him?
Wait, who?
Void.
Let me see if I can find one. Oh my God. All right, fine. I will indulge this. Oh my God. What is this? Oh wow. So
a new chat would like it, so I picked it out.
Look at the face! Oh my God! Look at the fucking face! So yeah, they really like these a lot, huh? This is amazing.
When you can give your character so much custom expression, come on.
I can see that. There's a lot of custom expression there. And I did notice that in the mods, you do have the nipples.
Oh, of course I do. I have to have my man nips.
Yeah, that's just great. And, oh, wow. So this, I am in shock, honestly, to see this kind of stuff, because I thought WoW was had a lot of this, and then I moved over to Final Fantasy XIV, and this is just a completely different universe here. This is just amazing.
You even have people who take their characters from in-game and put them into Blender and make actual animations with them. It's fucking crazy.
Oh my God. Okay, wow. So how does somebody become a modder or get involved in this kind of a community? People are wondering that.
So, you kind of just accidentally find it, and it's one of those that if you're either in the RP community or in the modding community, you'll find the other one shortly after. I actually found the modding community before I found the RP community. So that was fun. But, as far as getting into modding, it's because you're not allowed to do it, there's no right, this is how you do it. So a lot of people do it different ways.
Yeah.
It's just a lot of trial and error and a lot of self-teaching, really.
I can see that. I feel like there's been a lot of time that's gone into getting this just right. And I think that's one thing that's definitely interesting about it is the amount of effort and everything. This is one of the big differences that I've seen with Final Fantasy and WoW is there's just so many people that get involved in these little micro games, modding, building houses, etc. Like, I think the houses and like going inside of these like clubs and everything was probably the biggest shock that I've had before, is that people literally will go to clubs and stuff like that, and they'll just hang out with each other and just like
for hours.
For hours. Yeah, this is like this is what they do in the game, and there's
housing is the true end game. I mean, right along with glamours.
I feel that's the case, and there's just so many people that are doing this, and they're just having fun, enjoying themselves. And
Bunny wants to see you on the cross.
On which cross? What's the cross?
On the cross in the screenshots.
Let me see. Oh, I see it. Yeah, I see it. Oh my god, guys. Oh my god. This is just this is what wow.
Yep. This is what people in the modding community do.
Yeah. So this is I feel like this is accurate. This is exactly what my expression is right now whenever I see this. This is incredible.
It's true.
Yeah, it's a deep, dark fantasy. Clearly, guys. Yeah, I am just amazed by this. I really am. I think it's so cool. Like, and the fact that it just is, like, I think one thing that really shocked me, like, I'm going to be completely honest with you. One thing that just completely shocked me is the fact that people will ERP with each other and not even care if it's a dude or not.
No,
they don't.
I mean, because people don't really care when you're in character.
But at this
again, like, I'm female and I'm married in real life, but I play a male character in game.
Yeah, but
honestly, because I get hit on less.
Really? So if you're playing a female character, like, do you actually have like guys that will message you and stuff? And,
oh my god, are you kidding? When I was a female in game, I had stalkers. Like, people are crazy.
Really?
Yeah.
What kind of stuff would they do?
Like, he would just show up at my house, like, randomly when I'm in G-pose or, shit like that. So, I mean, that's one thing. WoW had a really good system for blocking people. Squeenix does not.
Really?
Like, yeah, you can blacklist someone, but that doesn't take you off of their friends list.
So they can still see you and keep up with you and know what you're doing.
Yep.
Oh my god.
How fucked up is that, right?
That is crazy.
Yeah.
So they can just show up inside your house even if you have them blocked?
Well, you can. So if you have them blacklisted, they can't teleport to it, but they can see, like, if you're in a house. And
wait,
I mean,
so they're like
autistic enough, they'll memorize your location.
They're like this. Like, for example, are they like this? Are you seeing a stream?
Yeah. Yeah. It'll just show up in your front yard.
Wow.
You want to buy some Final Fantasy?
Oh my god. So this is...
You have fat girls on your bed all day.
Yeah. Well, I don't think I'd have a choice. It's insane. So if you report these people, do they get in trouble for it or what?
It has to be, like, blatant, really out there for someone to actually get in trouble for it. It's so hard to get somebody banned for it.
Wow. That is just crazy. They might go to jail. They can lock your house. Oh my.
Yeah, like, people can get crazy, but yeah, so that's why you just gotta kind of be careful with it. Again, like, you never mention anything about modding or posing in game. If somebody's like, hey, what are you doing today? You're like, oh, I'm just G-posing.
Wait, so G-posing is like, is it like a keyword or a code word or something like that people
No, you just slash G-pose and you go into G-pose.
Okay, but I thought you meant like talking about it. Is like talking about it some sort of thing that they like keep track of?
No. I mean, I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think they have their energy. I think, honestly, they're more concerned about banning guild sellers and botting, Yeah,
that makes sense at least. Okay, that's probably a good thing. But yeah.
And me just over here making poses doesn't hurt anyone.
I guess not. I mean,
except you.
I guess so. Yeah. That's just about right. This has been very illuminating. I'll have to say that for sure. This is really illuminating. I did not understand that it was this in-depth and this expansive.
Oh, yeah, there's a whole underground community of it. It's ridiculous.
Are there like discords and everything like that for people to do
There's
it?
hundreds.
Wow.
I'm not even kidding. Hundreds of modding and posing discords, and I mean all the drama that goes along with it. That's for damn sure.
So what kind of drama? Give me an example of something that's a little interesting.
So like, you know, one modder won't like another modder. So let's
Yeah.
say modder A makes something and modder B doesn't like modder A. So modder A is like, well, fuck you. I see that you made this, so I'm going to make it the same, but I'm going to make it better. Like
That's
shit
good though
like that.
for like the people though, right? Because it's like they're competing against each other. Isn't that good?
Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes it's just like, what the fuck? And then sometimes somebody will make something that doesn't have permissions, being ported from another game, or like from a Sims creator or something. They're like, oh my god, that doesn't have perms, so they'll report them and get it banned, and it's just fucking drama.
Wow, that is incredible. And yeah, people are they're verifying all of this. That is incredible.
I see some people in chat know what the fuck's going on.
Oh, they know about it? Is that what you're saying?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Some people definitely know what's going on.
That's crazy. So, like, again, so if I use one of these, like, mods of, like, let's say, like, making the characters hotter, like, there's a good chance I would get in trouble by Square Enix for doing that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, all right. So, yeah, that's something that you have to do off stream. Yeah, okay, if you stream it, yes, that's what people are saying. And that's really interesting. I do want to say thanks a lot for coming on and talking about all this. I never realized that it was so deep. Like, I never realized that this was so much of a rabbit hole. And yeah, is there anybody you want to give a shout out to, or anybody you want to anything you want to say?
Just Void for connecting me. You know, you're a cool dude, and I never really watched your stream before, but I've been watching it. I love chat. Chat's awesome. And, you know, I think Void's having a big event at Full Moon tonight, so...
There you go, boys.
You know?
There you go. Yeah, you guys can come and be here at the event. I really appreciate you coming on and sharing some of this this knowledge with us, Alex. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Asmon.
Yeah, for sure. I'll talk to you later.
All right, bye.
I've got to go back to church. I'm gonna have to start going back to church. Wow, that is incredible. Only Jesus, dude. This is like the whole thing is just fucking unreal to me. Like that, this is just it's so popular, it's so prevalent. Like this is just unbelievable. And off-stream ERP time, well, I didn't even realize it was that big, but now, like, I'm seeing people talking about this, and it's just super fucking popular, man. Like, I think it's kind of cool, though. Like, honestly, it is. Because, like, WoW players do this stuff, too, and I think Final Fantasy does... Like, if you were going to pick a game to ERP on, I think that Final Fantasy is a better game to ERP on. Like, I honestly, I don't even think that it's close. Yeah, it's not even close. Like, it is 100% better. Now, as I said before, like, there's a lot of people who are playing Final Fantasy right now, so it's not that big of a surprise. Wait, what the? These are all, like, real players. Oh my god. Wow. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. What else is there to say? Performance on? Oh, yeah. Let me turn on performance. Okay, here we go. Wow, guys.